blood pressure, short-term memory loss, short-term.
Slow. Each word, slow it down.
Short-term memory loss. They might be the mood of the person may be changing rapidly. The person will not be able to concentrate on the work properly. On the work. On the work. Work properly.
Right. Either on their work or on work.
Studies have shown that adults require minimum.
Why are you using past continuous? Yes.
Explain. You know. He said he doesn't know.
So you say the past continuous. You say the past continuous. You say the past continuous. If you use past continuous, why did you use it? So we use it to what we were doing yesterday in past.
Why don't you say I did something yesterday?
Why did it pass? Why did it? It's over so that time. That time
It's over. You was watching videos at 3 o'clock. It's over.
Video. This I can use. I watched videos today.
Why do you use watching instead of watch? I watched the video. I was watching the video. Why do you use watching instead of watch?
I watched video. It's time.
Specify what?
Time.
I was watching a video at 3 o'clock. I watched a video at 3 o'clock. What's the difference?
So I was watching video. It's more.
What's I watching video?
Watching a video.
Right.
It's more specified.
You specify what?
So I'm on track now.
Correct?
So I'm on track.
Not even close. I explained this to you. Lazy guys, you don't practice, so you forget.
And present perfect. And present perfect. I use the third form of
Start again.
and present perfect.
In present perfect. In present perfect.
In present perfect. And in present perfect. In past simple. In past past simple. You cannot use in present perfect. Not in past.
So what?
No. Past in past. In past.
Look it up. Or explain to you. Look it up. What's up? Had.
Past perfect.
Past perfect.
No, perfect. Perfect.
Perfect.
Past perfect.
Past perfect.
Not clean. But you don't know that. He cleaned his shoes. You don't have to say when. Today, 1 hour ago, yesterday, last week, last year, 10 years ago, blah, blah, blah. We don't know. He cleaned his shoes. Okay, cool. He has cleaned his shoes means what? Don't.
He has.
He has cleaned his shoes.
Yes. He already cleans his shoes, and there is nothing left to do.
Yeah?
There is nothing left to do.
Why? Because
His shoes are clean.
right, they're still clean. He cleaned his shoes sometime in the past. Whenever. Doesn't matter when. 1 hour ago, 5 minutes ago, 5 years ago. Doesn't matter. But the point is, after he finished, the shoes are still clean. They're still clean. At the point of talking. The moment the shoes become dirty, you cannot say he has cleaned his shoes. He had or he cleaned, whatever, right? But you cannot say he has cleaned his shoes, does not applicable. Because the shoe is now dirty. Now the shoe is dirty again. So he has to clean it again. So you cannot say has cleaned. You understand? Everything. Understand? This is only the 5th time we're explaining this concept to you. Minimum. See, how come you don't remember? No, what are you doing? Are you just saying you understand, or are you playing the fool? What are you doing, man?
Not.
Okay. Any other questions, sir? Nobody? Any questions? Any questions here? No? Okay. What are you going to talk about? This topic. What are you talking about? Video.
My topic today is about money. What?
Slow again. Okay, my topic
My
today.
topic today is about money.
Money.
Money
Right.
is about money, but instead of spending money. Instead of spending money, I am going to talk about saving. The word
Building money?
saving.
No. Instead of
Spending money, I am going to talk about saving. The verb save. If a government had written instructions for people to,
start the question again, please.
if a government had written or
If a government enforces a
enforces a law for to avoid, for example, water pollution or for example, water pollution. What a government should do if the people don't follow their instruction?
Government can penalize the neighbor, like throwing litter on the roadside, or like in the water, somebody is any garbage dustbin will be there. People are throwing litters. Not only throwing litters, they are standing and they are urinating on the walls. So that should be prohibited. If somebody is
Urinating.
urinating on the walls. So if that is prohibited, or you will pay the penalty, they'll put it on the jail for 1 day or 2 days. Then if they make their job, so it will be beneficial for everybody.
In fact, this is a law in US, Canada, everywhere except India.
Yeah, it is there. Even if I go for girls, nobody dare to put the garbage on the road. They'll go to the particular dustbin and they will throw it in the dustbin.
Yes.
It's clean, even in Gulf also.
You throw a piece of paper, you have a hefty fine. In some states, it's $250. $250 not a small fine. Right? And you better pay. You don't pay,
They'll put it on the jail.
see, they've got a very good system. Your driving license or your ID must have your current address. And the law on the
Actually, I didn't observe his previous speeches, but as far as I know, like I have been hearing you that he is very fast up. But today he maintained the pace. But at the end of the speech, he just when he's about to, like you mentioned that your time is still there. At that time, he tried to make it patch up. But the main drawback in his speech is that is very much important. Like in the case of Affan also, and in the case of Ziad, he maintained the eye contact. He maintained the eye contact with all of the audience, right? But none has maintained that. They have been looking towards you, but they want some assurance from you, like they are going perfectly. So that is, don't think about whether you are going perfectly or not. Just go with the flow. The main drawback in his case, today's speech, I don't know with the previous speech, he is keep on telling, he is trying to gather the words. That should remove at any cost. Otherwise, the people will get bored and distracted. If you would have observed, that is a very, very, very much important. Because apart from this, body language plays major role. And in his case, fine, today he maintained the body posture at one place, but he keep on moving. So, communication is nothing something is talking about clearly, but also you have to have body posture and what, because you are telling some words, but the words are not aligning with your body, that is a major problem again. Right? For example, somebody came home and I am standing at the door and asking them to come inside for a tree, right? And I am not allowing them to come inside. I am telling them, oh, come, please come, we will have a tea. But I am blocking the way. What does it mean? So the body language also plays important role. So we have to maintain that. Okay, fine.
Yeah, the last thing, he doesn't give us summary. The last,
He doesn't,
give us summary.
he did not give us a summary.
Summary or finally. So,
Okay, sure, good. You could have added a summary. But the best thing I like about it now, mashallah, barakallah, you release your speed. You release your speed. And there are times when you're still jumping, but it's stabilized. Fantastic, very good. Okay, come on, Bismillah. Who's next?
एक क्लास हम सो class one is so there was introduction semester start. I'm missing it.
Yeah. What time is it?
So now I have already a class missed.
Yeah, the audit?
So I have a class now. I already missed a class, so I was going.
No issues. Another 10-15 minutes it will finish. Okay.
I am going to talk about anti-gravity.
Even louder.
According to NASA, the gravity is the force by which a planet or other body draws objects toward its center. Anti-gravity, as the name suggests, is a hypothetical means of contracting the effects of gravity. While a lot of scientists say it's impossible, but if we are ever going to figure it out, we are going to have to delve into an even more mysterious part of our universe, and antimatter. To understand antimatter is when the Big Bang happened, it created matter and antimatter. Matter is made up of atoms, the building blocks of chemical elements such as oxygen and hydrogen. In atom, you can find protons, particles such as protons, which have a positive electrical charge, and electrons which usually have negative charge. Antimatter, which have electrical charge particles reversed. It has led to some speculation that the other particles are reversed too. We have not tested how antimatter reacts to gravity yet. Still, some theories say that if we do the anti-gravity particles fall up instead of down.
Done. That's it. I think we can get double mutton biryani. Nice. 2 days of double mutton biryani. Explain. explain in your own words what you think, what do you understand, summarize what you understand by anti-gravity. I don't know what you said. Summarize it. Explain it in your own words, Charles.
To make anti-gravity, we should make antimatter. So the antimatter is electrical charges. It is reversed to matter. Matter electrons.
Yeah, matter.
Electrical charges.
Okay. All right. How is it reversed? I don't know how. What do you mean by reverse? I don't know. Explain. Can you explain that? Just generally.
In matter, the atoms
Atoms.
in atoms, the protons have a positive electrical charge and electrons, which usually have a negative charge. In antimatter, it is reversed. Because of that, the anti-gravity can fall up instead of down on the ground.
So items go up instead of falling down. Okay. All right. You just made it, man. Just missed your double mutton biryani. Done. Okay, fine. Questions? Questions? Come on, ask some questions, dude.
Where is antimatter? Antimatter.
Antimatter is, I don't know.
You don't? I don't know what antimatter is.
Anti-gravity?
Is a hypothetical means of contacting the effects of gravity.
Of what?
Effects of gravity.
Once again, it is.
It is a hypothetical means of contacting the effects of gravity.
Contracting the effects. Contracting.
Contradicting, I think. That should be contradicting.
Okay.
Contacting the effects of gravity.
Effects or effects?
Effects
Of gravity.
gravity.
Constricting the effects of gravity? Constricting or contracting or contradicting?
Traction.
Do you know what it said? Ralph? Contracting. Contracting the effects of gravity.
Contract. Effects of gravity is contract.
Different sound.
It could be, but I don't know. Could be pretty complicated if it is. I don't know if you meant that or not. Anyway, okay, cool. Come on, more questions.
Did you mean by anti-gravity? The gravity that's
Okay. Right.
What do
Can
you
somebody help out? Can you help me answer that question in simple language? Can you?
Anti-gravity.
Yeah. Think about it. Think about it. Close your eyes. Think about it for 10 seconds. What you mean, what you understand, and explain it. Inshallah. Doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. Just explain it to me. As long as the meaning is accurate, clear.
Anti-gravity means it does not react with gravity.
Good, very good. No, some very good statement. Fantastic. Did you understand what he said?
It doesn't.
Once again.
Anti-gravity means it does not react with
To.
to gravity.
You understand?
React to gravity.
React. Do you know what react means? No. Can you explain the meaning of the word react, please? React. Act. React.
React means act.
Right. Action, reaction,
Reaction.
react. Come on. Come on, explain. Simple word. Bismillah. Okay. Help me. Come on, somebody.
React to it. Reaction.
Yeah, something happens, and as a result of that happening, something else happens. Reaction, okay? So it does not react to gravity. You know what gravity is? Come on, why am I saying it? You guys.
React to gravity.
Come on, guys, help him. Come on, help him, man. Don't look at each other. Come on, help him. Answer this question.
You understood react?
Yeah, react.
Something happens, the result of that action is reaction.
Yes.
So, for example, in anti-gravity, if you throw a ball, for example, so usually it goes down because of gravity. So it reacts to gravity. It is affected by gravity. So in anti-gravity, if you throw the ball, it will go. Instead of going down, it will go. So that's anti-gravity.
That's an anti-gravity. Now I get
Okay. Anti-gravity. Come on, questions. Come on, ask questions. Come on, guys.
No questions?
Is there
Double mutton biryani is very clear today.
In
MashaAllah, 1 week of double mutton biryani.
in Mon, is there anti-gravity?
Ask your question again.
In Mon,
There is
is there anti-gravity?
Come on.
There is no anti-gravity.
Double mutton biryani. See, you ask the question loudly, guys. What are you afraid of?
No, I was just saying,
Sorry?
he said in Mon, so I said on Mon.
Tell him loudly, man. Why did you correct him? Why are you telling him? Did he say it?
No, I said.
So, why are you telling him and why are you responding to him? Tell him loudly. Say, guys, stop. It's not in the moon. It's on the moon. Come on. Tell him. So he learned, right? Come on.
So there is no anti-gravity on the
No, that's been only in the air, only on the air. Anti-gravity is there.
there is no anti-gravity.
Here, no.
It is hypothetical.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Again, loudly.
It is not like
It's real.
it's not real. It's just a theory. Like people have thought that it could be possible. Like for
The
example,
word he used was?
hypothetical.
Right. Explain that.
Hypothetical. So
Come on. It's hypothetical. Hypothetical.
hypothetical is just like it's just a theory, sir. Hypothetical hypothesis theory.
Exactly. Right? You're going to make sense by theory, but it has not been proven. Theory says this is how it is. Theory shows this is how it will be. It's just hypothesis, right? Because this way, it's going to be that way. But we didn't prove it. We have no ways of proving it, right? Hypothesis, right? Hypothetical, right? Okay? So he said, hypothetically speaking, there is antimatter and anti-gravity, right? Hypothetically, but do we prove it? Do we see it? Not yet. But the only thing on the moon, there is no gravity. So that's a question of anti-gravity.
What is gravity?
Correct?
What is?
On the moon,
Yeah.
there is really no gravity, or if there is, very little, right? So there's no question of anti-gravity.
But here, there is gravity here.
Exactly. So then you have anti-gravity. So if you have a positive, you have a negative. But if you have no positive, how are you going to have a negative? Or if you have negative, you have positive, right? So if there's no gravity, what's the question of anti-gravity? Apparently the moon does have some gravity.
But you see the people they fly.
Exactly.
Because there is no gravity.
Exactly. So apparently if they jump on the moon, they just keep going up. They won't come down. They just go off, right? Apparently. I've never been there. I didn't know that maybe in a few days. Go and check it out. Oh, come on, question, come on.
Do you like to study in this area or in this subject? Do you like to study?
What?
Do you like to study?
Study?
To study
Right.
in this subject?
In the subject,
On this
do
subject?
you like to study this subject?
Do you like to study this subject?
Yes, I can.
Yes, I like to study the subject.
Yes, I like to study this subject.
Be confident, Russ. Be confident. Be loud. Come on, listen. Quick, quick.
What is the meaning of protons?
Good question.
It is a particle inside a atoms.
Atoms, atoms, atoms.
What is the meaning of gravity?
You
The
know
force which by which a planet or other object draws objects toward its center. Draws.
Once again, say it again.
The force by which a planet or other body draws objects toward its center.
Did you understand? Are you sure? Oh, come on. Did you ask him a question? Did you ask him a question? What did you ask?
Where is antimatter?
Okay, what did you ask? You don't ask. You don't ask.
Both mutton biryani.
Yeah, I think so.
What is antimatter?
Think about it. Think about the word anti-matter. Matter and anti-matter. Answer it in your own words. Don't worry about being correct, scientifically, factually correct. You just tell us what you think. Come on, this way. Tell us what you think of it, Arad. Don't worry about the scientific definition. What do you think of it? Just tell us. This will lie.
Antimatter is which have it is made up of atoms. Viewers with matter.
Okay, all right. We'll accept that. Not worry. Okay, come on, question.
What is the difference between electron and proton? Electron is
Which one?
Electron and proton difference.
I don't know.
Difference.
Difference.
Okay, tell me, give me the long answer. Tell me,
I don't know the difference between protons and electrons.
Cool. You don't know. Does somebody else, do you know? No? Does anybody know? Do you know? Come on, give us an answer.
Proton is positively charged and electron is negatively charged.
And so that's how it's reversed is what you said, right? Cool. No more questions? All right. What do you think you could have done better? What did he do well? What did he do well? What did he do well? Quick.
Prepare himself.
Prepare himself a little bit better, understand the subject a little bit more, okay?
More than yesterday.
Sorry?
More than yesterday.
More than, yeah, he prepared it. Yeah, he was better prepared today than he was yesterday. What else? What else did he do well?
Terminologies.
Terminology, okay. What else? What else? What else?
Pronunciation is good.
Pronunciation was good? Yes, alhamdulillah. Good, very good. What do you think he could improve?
So the smooth flow.
Huh?
Flow, like he stops while speaking.
There's some hesitation there, right? You say something and you hesitate. Abraj, you were saying? You say something, you hesitate. Practice talking in a smooth flow, without stopping, without hesitating, okay? So you stop, and then you jerk, and then you stop. So that's okay. We're here to learn. But keep that in mind and try practice it, inshallah. Okay? All right? Inshallah. Very well done. Better than yesterday. Barakallah. Barakallah.